Good morning. Today's another one of our first fives. I hope this week finds you doing well. I gotta be honest with you, this is one of the harder weeks for me when I think about confession. The truth is, like many of you, I don't really like to tell people my junk. I kind of like to keep it to myself, or at least between me and God. But what I've found throughout my life is the more I have grown spiritually, the more I've found the necessity to talk with others. Right? I've had great mentors. I've had really good friends, I've had accountability partners, and different people at different times step in and play the role of confessor, of someone which I have confessed something in my life, or talk with them about a struggle or a temptation, and they've been able to walk with me through it. And the truth is, every single time, by saying it out loud, it loses some of its power. And I know that's hard for us because, like many of you, I think I can do this. I'm strong enough, I'm smart enough, I'm capable enough. I don't need anyone else. Me and God, that's enough. And in truth, lots of times it may be for some of the smaller things in our life. But the truth is, for the deep temptations, for the stuff we really struggle with, for our thorn in the flesh, as Paul writes about his own, for those kinds of things, we need each other. And that's why these words from James in chapter 5, verses 13 to 16, are so valuable for us. And James, the brother of Jesus, the one who watched Jesus' life, saw the way he lived. And then James is just full of practical advice for you and I to live as a people following after his brother Jesus. And here's what James writes in James chapter 5, beginning with verse 13. Is any one of you in trouble? He should pray. Is anyone happy? Let him sing songs of praise. Is any one of you sick? He should call the elders of the church to pray over him and anoint him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise him up. If he has sinned, he will be forgiven. Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective. Did you catch that? The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. There's something to be said when people pray for one another. And so here's what I want to say to you and I today. If we will embrace this as a way of life, if we will live in such a way that we will confess one to another, and not just confess to any random person, because that's not that valuable, but if we will confess to those who are spiritual giants in our life, we may find that God does a new work in us. We may find that we really are changed. In fact, we may find that we know what freedom really looks like, because confession leads to freedom. May you have a great day. May your day be filled with God's grace and his peace and his love.